Welcome to Disputed Sports, everybody, where we gonna walk it like we talk it on this show. We're gonna investigate and dispute every topic and give you the truth about it. We so blunt on my show. Welcome to Disputed Sports once again. Your host Carlos Vernon. Hope everybody having a great day. It was a nice, beautiful day today, and it's postseason baseball tomorrow. We're gonna get into the Cleveland Browns of how they should be 4-0, and we're gonna also preview the Baltimore Ravens coming up this weekend, which is a big game. Hope everybody having a safe and blessed day. And we're gonna get into some sports now. I'm super excited. This is a great time to be a sport fan. A lot going on, especially in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, I know everybody talking about that loss to the Oakland Raiders last Sunday, which was heartbroken. Because as a fan of Cleveland, that's what we used to. And that's what we want to change. But it's just heartbreaking because just when you think the Browns got it together, they end up finding a way to lose. And that's kind of frustrating. And that loss was very, very, very heartbroken. Fans, I know y'all was heartbroken, but at the end of the day, we only can blame the Cleveland Browns for that loss. Now, starting with Baker Mayfield, 20 of 41, 295 yards, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Overall, I'll give him a C-. Because at the end of the day, you can't turn the ball over. The Browns up 28-14 in the third quarter. The momentum is our way. We just got a 3-and-out. Oakland is frustrated. And then here come a fumble. Oakland scores. Come right back the next possession. Fumble the snap. Oakland scores. It's a 28-28 ball game now. Those turnovers turned the whole momentum of the game around. And you can't do that. You cannot turn the football over. And I know everybody want to blame Baker for it, but at the end of the day, we got to learn that we got a rookie quarterback, and this is what's going to happen, people. Every week is going to be different with a rookie quarterback here. So don't expect peaches and cream like you did last Thursday at Cleveland Browns Stadium. That's not going to happen because you're going to have film on him, and he's going to have to make adjustments. And I think he made some great throws. And I don't want to say this too early, but people, at the end of the day, I know it's only 1.5 start, but we look like we finally got us a quarterback. So let's hope that that's the right thing to be saying this early. And from what I looked at last Sunday, I think Baker Mayfield can be a franchise quarterback. He stays in the pocket, and he got a quick release, and he knows where to go with the football. Very decisive. And that's very, very, very important in the NFL because you have to get rid of the ball quickly, but not only quickly, decisively, and not only decisive, and know where you gonna go with the football. And so he got all the tools, and he's tough, and he's a leader. I think he's gonna bounce back. I think he got the respect of his teammates. I definitely think he's a great leader for this football team. As you can see, adversity came. We went down, and he didn't even fold. He stayed calm. We took the lead, up 8. So that shows toughness right there. That means the culture changed. So we ain't got that same losing mentality as we used to. Because when we used to be down 14 or 7, 8 points, the game over. Not no more. This new regime has changed that culture. Now all we got to do is learn how to close out games. Take it to the next level. Learn how to close out damn football games. The Browns should easily be 4-0. And I know people want to talk about the Carlos Hyde this, which I think it was an awful call. Even the referee on Channel 8 that was talking about the call said he wouldn't have reversed it because you have no evidence, inconclusive evidence that ball wasn't over that line. But at the end of the day, you can't put the game in the referee's hand. That's what we gotta realize. You don't want that opportunity to put it in the referee's hands because it's not gonna go your way. So at the end of the day, we only can blame our Cleveland Browns for that loss. I think Baker Mayfield played an okay game. I think one of the interceptions wasn't his fault. Callaway slipped. And Connie made a good play and took it to the house. The other interception, he was just trying to make a play to win a game. And it was a smart play. He threw the ball into Oakland territory. So when he did get the interception, it was only 4 seconds left. So it was going to overtime anyway. So I don't mind that. What I don't like is the turnovers. Ball security. Ball security is very, very important in the NFL. Especially in your territory. And not only that, he had 9 drops. You cannot have 9 drops and expect to win a football game. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot have 9 drops and expect to win a football game. That is just not going to happen. You know, that's just unrealistic. That's very, very unrealistic. I know people say the velocity, that's bullcrap. You as a pro, you supposed to catch the ball. Jarvis Landry too. Callaway, even though he bounced back and caught that 59-yard pass, I like Todd Haley sticking to the young rookie because if he didn't, he would lose his confidence. So that's very, very great. Now, David Njoku, you got to catch the damn football. Those are crucial moments. Where you got to catch the football. You have to catch the football. You got to catch the football. That's what you get paid for. You get paid to catch the football. So I think the receivers didn't help our young quarterback out either. And I know people talking about Nick Chubb. Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve more carries. He do. But let's don't get overwhelmed over 3 carries. He got to prove to me more this Sunday when they give him the ball more to get another 100-yard game. He got to prove to me more. Let's don't get overwhelmed. I'm not saying he don't need more carries, but I'm saying let's don't get overwhelmed about him getting 100 yards on 3 carries. You got to prove to me more because that's the reason why you wasn't getting carries because at the beginning of the season, you missing blocking assignments. You not hitting the holes quick enough, but he learned from it. But I'm not too much carried away about that because I want to see more consistency. Consistency is what gets you on the field, and consistency keeps you on the field. Consistency keeps you on the field, and persistence keeps you on the field. Get you on the field. So let's not get too caught up about that, but I do definitely think Nick Chubb has got to get more carries, but he's got to prove to me. He's got to prove it to me this Sunday. And Ty Haley got to find a damn way to utilize our weapons. Duke Johnson is not getting the ball enough. That's proven. Duke Johnson needs to get the damn ball more. If you look at Kamara down in New Orleans, look how Sean Payton and Drew Brees is giving him the football, and they 3-1. He's an MVP candidate. You cannot that's just something that you just got to get better at. You gotta get better at utilizing your talent and getting the ball into your playmaker's hand. You have to. Because that's what wins you football games. Look at the Saints. They 3-1. That's what wins you football games. We finally got a good problem though. And I really like this. Ty Haley can be more creative. This offense is more watchable than what it was back. It's more watchable than what it was in the past. Remember that, people. Now all he got to do is utilize his weapons more. He got a great problem on his hand. And if you can get Duke Johnson the ball more, this offense can't go. We have no more excuses about saying we don't have to have the talent anymore because we got talent everywhere. And we can play with anybody in the NFL. Coming up next after this break, we're going to talk about Hugh Jackson. Is he on a hot seat? And how the Browns should be 4-0. Next, here on Disputed Sports. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Back in a minute. Welcome back to Disputed Sports, everybody. Hope everybody enjoying the show. We just getting started. We're still on our Cleveland Browns. Now, what I want to talk about is Hugh Jackson really on the hot seat? And yes, I call it the burning seat. Because I thought about this all spring, all summer. And Jason Lockenford made a great point on Bull and Fox a couple days ago when he's talking about even how can you not even I don't see a reason Hugh Jackson can be the Browns head coach. This season. Or unless they make the playoffs. Because you cannot erase a 1-31 record. I mean, that's unexcusable. It's like beating a dead horse, people. Unless the Browns make the playoffs, I don't think Hugh Jackson will be our head coach. Because it was unexcusable to go 0-16 last year. It was your fault. You was going back and forth with quarterbacks, putting Kaiser in, and then 1 minute you put the other quarterback in. So you had input of that team last year. And remember, people can't